Namaste everybody, welcome. Standing room only in here. It's very hot in Melbourne today and yesterday and tomorrow. But welcome, toilets there, as we always point out to people that are here. Water's up there, mantra sheets there, and anything else. Rupa's the man. And people will come as we, hopefully. It's very quiet on hot days like this. But we can get 20 people. But it's, 38 out there. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutali Shrimati Saraswarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutali Shrimati Saraswarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadiga Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadiga Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Your turn. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Your turn. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Kirtan. Krishna, 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 Krishna. We'll do the Gauranga. Gauranga is a really easy one for people that have just started. And it's an awesome one to do. You don't, like, it's nothing to do with your musical abilities or our voice, luckily for us. It doesn't make any difference if you're a fantastic singer or not so good. So let's do... So I say it once and then you listen, and you say it once and I listen. So it's not like I'm giving a performance or anything, we're all together. So. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Welcome if you came in after we started. Welcome. Been given the time by the adjudicator. That's it. We do just 20 minutes. I think you're the only one.
Just going to why would you run
A bit more?
Yeah.
Until what?
Half-hours.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we usually just do a mindfulness meditation, which is Gokula anyway, so we'll just keep going. But yeah, it's a really great one, especially when you know, at first it's like, what's all this? But they're all spiritual sound vibrations. So it's not material sound. You'll really notice the difference when you come in and your mind's like, from getting here and 38-degree heat. So so we're just concentrating on the mantra and don't feel, it's got nothing to do with the power is in the mantra itself. So whether you say it, whether you sing it, whether it doesn't make any difference. It's spiritual sound. And we're spiritual being. So that's what's the power. It doesn't matter what your voice is like, or you can be clapping a stick, or you don't need anything really anyway. So we'll just do a bit more of that. Then we'll have a talk on some spiritual topics, dinner, and then more chanting. A vegetarian meal coming up soon. So we'll just do a couple of breaths in and then we'll join in with the hopefully. wants that track can see us later and can get it online somehow. So yeah, if you practice that, like even 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night, just you don't need this backing CD, but you just do the Goranga and focus your mind on it. If you're having trouble sleeping, or even if you're not, it's just fantastic. So I think we're gonna talk with the Datmanadas now, and then dinner. Thank you.
What do you guys want to talk about? Anything anyone wants to talk about on a spiritual level? I won't do your taxes. Can't even do my own. So just think. I'll give you a minute to think, and if you have some question in regard to spiritual life, then don't be embarrassed about asking. There's no embarrassing questions when it comes to spiritual subject matter. While you're thinking, I'll pay my obeisances to my spiritual master. Anyone have anything? No? You guys are too shy.
I've got a question.
Yes.
You can ignore it if it's a bad question. Are certain people born with like different strengths and she picks certain type of work that suits them? Or should someone just try to do everything? Well, let's say their parents want them to become an accountant, but they're good at writing. What way should they go? Could they force themselves to be good at something they're not?
All right, it's a good question. Actually, it's dealt with in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita by Krishna himself. And it deals with, in this material world, there are different modes of material nature that we're under, which govern us, and there's different duties that we should perform. In life, a bad example of a misfitting of duties would be during wartime when they pull some little farm guy off the farm and send him off to the front line with a gun. He's not a warrior. He's just very afraid, and he'll probably be killed. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a mismatch of one's duty. He's in the ancient system of yoga. And it doesn't apply in Kali Yuga, it doesn't really apply in this age we live in. But in past ages, first, if we understand that within the cycle of the universe, there are what are called yugas, or periods of time. And this yuga is the shortest, it's called Kali Yuga. It's governed by four main things: quarrel, confusion, chaos, and hypocrisy. So it's considered like the winter period of the universe, and it's been going roughly about 5,000 years. So what I'm about to talk about doesn't apply to this time we're living in now, but it did apply in the past. So, and it was we've all heard of the ancient caste system, yeah, where you have different mentalities of human beings. They have different tendencies which are they're natural at. Like, for example, at the top, it's like the body, the society looks like a body, and the head of the body is what is called the Brahmanas, or the saintly class of people. Those men and women who dedicate their life to the Supreme. Yeah, and so we should take serious notice of what they say. Yeah, so they should be at the head of society. Why? Because their intelligence is more clarified. It's more on a pure level. They're not interested in exploiting others. They're not interested in gaining anything material much. In other words, they're in a more sober condition of existence. So in the past, they were considered like the head of the, yeah. Then you have the arms of society, which is the warrior caste, soldiers, police, administrators. Although currently in Kali Yuga, of course, there's no what happens in Kali Yuga, the lowest become the highest. So the people who are governing our lives most of them aren't qualified at all. They're simply rascals. They're running around doing all kinds of things, and So as we can see, you look at your local politicians and you pick that up real quick. This person is not very noble at all. A real Kshatriya is one whose whole purpose is to defend those weaker, to uphold the moral structures of society, yeah, like that. And then we have what is called the Vaishya, or basically the belly of society. So those that are into farming and medicine and helping society in that way, they feed society. They keep it running through their occupation. And that's right across the board, like farmers, doctors, nurses, all the medical kind of thing, and all of the taking care of society's needs in that way, right? And then lastly, what are called the legs of society, the Sudra class. And this class is basically construction, people who can do construction and build parks and roads and do things that benefit society in that way. So these four positions are there, and in the past, it was possible through the beginning education of a child to understand what their tendency was, and they would be directed in that way. You understand? So some little guy might turn up all fiery, and he might end up a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not already qualified to be a brahmana. He's too passionate. He's too. You understand what I'm saying? And the more so in that way, society is structured. In this age we live in, it's more difficult to determine what we should be doing, right? So. We all can have our natural tendency. In the Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna says about it, he says it's far, far better to do your own work imperfectly than the work of another perfectly. So, in other words, if we engage in the work of someone else, in a caste that's not our, like, for example, modern day politicians are not Kshatriyas, they're not warriors. They don't have there's a couple maybe leaning towards that direction, but generally speaking, they're not. They have no business really trying to lead us. A lot of them, not all. You understand? So that's an example of trying to do someone else's business. You know what I'm saying? The soldier being pulled off to war is a mismatch again of that. Yeah, so that's just it's not really a spiritual subject matter. It's based on our material position in this world. Yeah, so, but what happens is that if we find our slot in life, in other words, that work that we do that we feel fulfilled in doing. Like, for example, you get people going out and doing amazingly altruistic work. They go out and help those less fortunate than themselves. They give up their own pleasure for the pleasure of others. Yeah, and such a person should be applauded. It's commendable. So we honor such people. Yeah. So that sort of attitude that but everyone's not like that, you see. Now, a subject came up the other day about, I was giving a class online to a whole bunch of teenage girls, and it came up about, and it's kind of affiliated, I'm bringing this up because it's affiliated, in the sense that in this life, if we hear the right message, it will be very clear. In other words, what the Yoga Sutras are telling us, and by Yoga Sutras I mean the conclusion of the Vedas. It says, Aham Brahmasmi, you are spirit, you are not matter. The body you have on is temporary. Regardless of what what you have on, whether it's male, female, black, white, yellow, it doesn't matter. It's insubsequential. It's about as consequential as our different cars that we drive, or the different clothes we wear. You have an orange top on, I got a dark blue one on. You have a grey top on. You know, I don't judge you for your clothes, right? So that consciousness where we're seeing, when you look at another individual person, you see past the material. Yeah, you don't see black, white, man, woman. There's no confusion. You see within that body is an eternal spark of life, just like I am. And we're both temporarily trapped, literally, in this material dimension. So what the hell are we going to do about it? You know, what should my solution be to this problem? You know? So the Vedas point out that focus your attention on the divine, and specifically for this age we're living in, focusing our attention on the divine begins and ends with chanting, with the chanting of the names of the Supreme. I'll come back to it, don't worry. Jayatith was just pointing out how these aren't material sound vibrations, they're spiritual sound vibrations. And to understand that a little bit, you know, there's always that, I like to use that analogy of, you know, cold winter's morning. You know, you're shivering and it's very cold, it's maybe below zero even. But if you go to that part of the house where the sun first comes through the window and you sit yourself there, you receive that warmth from the sun, right? You didn't believe it or not believe it, you knew it was just going to happen. There was going to be a result. Because of the activity you did, there's a result. And the result is now my body's warming up, right? I'm not shivering and uncomfortable anymore. Chanting, the analogy is this, is that when you chant, you don't have to believe anything or not believe anything. But there will be a result, if of and by itself. You don't have to imagine anything, you don't have to pretend, you don't have to simply just rest on the chanting. Because the chanting is not a material sound vibration. And I'll explain that a little bit. Today it's about 38 to 40 degrees, very hot. So, you know, if we're all thirsty and if I say, let's just all think about water, it's not going to quench your thirst, is it? It's just not going to do it. Thinking about water, even saying the word water, if you say it enough times, you'll just get thirstier. Okay, let's change the language. Let's say it in Spanish. We'll say agua. Yeah? So what this tells us is that the object and the sound that represents that object in the material world, which is this place we're in, are two different things, right? So the object is not the sound. The sound is simply a sound to represent an object, right? It's very like that, much like that. Spiritual sound is not like this. Yoga sound is non-different than the vibration you're saying. In other words, it's said that when we chant the names of the divine, everything is included within that sound vibration. If I say the name Gopala, Govinda, Krishna, doesn't matter what sound vibration, Allah, Jehovah, Eloi, it doesn't matter. Any bona fide name of the Supreme, if we vibrate that sound, then included within that sound is not only the sound itself, the potency of the sound itself, but the Supreme is directly present in that sound. The form of the Supreme there is there. The pastimes of the Supreme are there. This is why when a saintly person is chanting, they're seeing the divine face to face through chanting. They're engaging and serving the Supreme at that point in some pastime. Yeah, you understand? It's not. Whereas in the beginning, all we can do is chant and wait for that purification to take place. Because what happens the more you chant, it has a cleansing effect on your heart and your soul, on you. In other words, the muck that keeps us away from the divine slowly dissolves due to the chanting. The chanting is a great cleansing agent. Yeah? And the more you chant, it starts rubbing away that, the lust we feel, the anger we feel, the frustration we feel, all these negative qualities in this world, they dissolve in time. And more you begin to see things as they are, not as they appear to be. You see, in this world there's an energy called Maya, or illusion. And basically what it does is make something seem like it's going to cause me happiness, when in fact it's not. The main sitting place of Maya, or this illusion, is in the mind and the senses. So the senses are always looking, what can make me happy? And they try and convince the mind, oh, chase this. Today, a Magnum ice cream wouldn't be too bad today. Straight out of the freezer, right? But, how many can you eat? For me, my body's old. If I tried to do a second one, I'd be not feeling very well. In other words, the promises of happiness that Maya tries to deliver to us are all false. Everything we experience sensually or through the body is very temporary. There may be some happiness in it. There may be a little taste. In the Vedas, the analogy of the ocean, you got the hoof prints of maybe someone's ridden a horse up and down the ocean. So you can see this hoof print of the horse, and it's got a little bit of water in it. That's kind of comparable to material happiness through the senses. It's there, it's real, but all you have to do is lift your eyes up and you'll see the vast ocean. And that's equatable to the spiritual happiness we're meant to be experiencing, right? In this world, we take what is second best all the time. We take the temporary thing, not realizing that all it's doing is distracting me from my real goal. Your sensual pleasures will come and go of their own accord. You don't have to seek them out. In fact, in seeking, I don't know whether you guys have experienced this, but sometimes, you'll get some nice sensual experience, and it's okay, it's not good or it's not bad, it's neutral, right? But then if you try and chase it again, there's a lot of problems chasing it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work. In other words, I'm not meant to have it that quickly again, So just be content what is coming your way. Your own quota is there. It is natural. We all have our own karma sitting on us. We all have our own. So what is due to us will come to us. There's no doubt. Don't be in anxiety. I was telling Joe this morning, in the Vedas, they also point out there's 3 anxieties in life, and we all experience them. One is the anxiety is seeing something but not having it. If I can just have that new Tesla, I'll be happy. So you're working hard, you're working your guts out to get the money to get the damn thing. All kinds of anxieties. Who knows what you go through. The second anxiety is having it and being afraid of losing it. In other words, you put it behind a big barbed wire fence or in a big lock-up garage, or, hoping no one's going to run through your house and steal the key to it. And the third anxiety is love life is, I had it, but now it's gone. And don't we all experience this, in greater or lesser degrees throughout our life? I mean, it's true. So this world has a very temporary nature about it. It promises us happiness, but it just doesn't deliver. And through occupation, it may promise happiness. If you just take this job or that job or do this or do that, right? Better than that, much better than that. And there's two things you can do here. If you're ever confused about what action you should take, you can always dwell on it internally. You know, spend that serious time with yourself where you sit and ask the question, you know, what should I be doing? What path should I be taking here? You know, according to your sincerity, you'll get an answer. But better than that even is understanding the position of this world. Things in this world are going to come and go, whether I like it or not. Good things will come, bad things will come, good things will go, bad things will go. That's yin-yang thing, you know, the nature of this Shiva Shakti. It's neither here, it's neither there. And we get a bit of both all the time, don't we? Just when it gets too bad, it gets a little better. And you think, oh, the better is bliss, this is great, this is great. And you forget the bad until the next bad thing comes. Oh, here I am again. So better than that is to come to that point of realization. And you can do this simply through chanting. That realization that aham brahmasmi, I'm actually eternal, and somehow or other I've ended up in this temporary material situation. This body is temporary, everything about it is temporary. It's going to be taken off me, but I will still exist. Where I exist is up to me. If you want to remain on samsara, that's a wheel of birth, disease, old age and death, that's not a hard thing to do. Just maintain your material desires, maintain your material karma, good karma or bad karma, you'll be pulled into your next body accordingly. You don't choose your next body, you're given your next body according to your desire and your karma. Those two things alone govern reincarnation. Desire and karma. No one gets off with anything, good or bad. But what we can do is make it so that you become akarma. In other words, you gradually slow down your material desire by focusing more on the Supreme. Our real position is that we're meant to be eternally happy. How's that? Eternally happy. Yeah? Not just little flashes like this world gives, but eternally happy, without anxiety. It's the word Vaikuntha that denotes the spiritual sky itself. That place where there is no anxiety. There's no anxiety. Yeah? I mean, don't we all secretly long for a place like that? And it's there because you're from that originally. You were in that situation originally, but you made the stupid decision of coming to this material atmosphere. I was reading a thing a little while back, how we go to Krishna and we say, my dear Krishna, can I go to the material energy? And it's like a curious child wanting to go somewhere that's not very good. Krishna, because Krishna is love, all love, and within love there is no forcing or coercion or having to feel like I have to be here. Love is based on total freedom. So because he allows us that, he advises us so it is not a pleasant place for the spirit soul to reside. You will not be happy there. But we're still like we're kids, you know. Yeah, but look, it's shining. All right, my dear friend. So he doesn't stop us. But when we come into this material atmosphere, when we're impregnated into it, when we come down from that spiritual dimension into this material dimension, what occurs is that now I am my own boss. I'm not under Krishna's protection. I'm not under the protection of the divine. So I make my own. Every action I do, I'm therefore responsible for it, good or bad. Right? And in the pursuance of whatever action it is I'm doing, desires will occur. You know, you want to perfect something you're doing. You get caught by what you're doing. You understand? So in this material world, it gets very confusing about our duty. What should I be doing? Should my function be? My advice is that do that function that helps you move closer to the divine and doesn't take you away. Like for myself, for me to go and work in a slaughterhouse and kill animals, for defenseless animals, I could never do it. It would not be beneficial to my spiritual life. You know, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's an extreme example for me. You know, so think of the thing you hate most, you really wouldn't want to do, and just put yourself as doing it, and you get the idea, right? You get the idea. You don't want that. So, through the chanting, he just gave me the sign that dinner's nearly ready. Through the chanting, we can slowly rest on that sound by itself. You don't need to join anything. You don't need to quit anything. All you need to do is consider taking the chanting into your own life as an individual person. You exist and the Supreme exists as your best and dearest friend. That dear friend is appearing primarily as yoga sound. And if you vibrate the names and the qualities of that Supreme Friend, it will have a purifying effect on your consciousness. In other words, you become a little clearer about what actions in life to take and what actions in life not to take. So therefore, my advice is that if you want to know what action to take or not to take, approach the divine directly. What is the most pleasing to you? Forget what I want. What is pleasing to you? What would you like me to do? And if you're sincere in that endeavor, you will find out very quickly what it is, you know. It doesn't require great intellect. It doesn't require you to be a saintly person or a non-saintly person or anything. It requires on your basic right as a child of God, so to speak. You are a child of the divine, as I am, as we all are. We're all springing from that original source. So Krishna remains our protector, but we need to approach him to get that protection. That's our job. I walked away, now I've just got to take the effort to turn around and walk back. You understand? So try and look at the path you take in life as being something that will be conducive to your spiritual advancement as well. That's always my advice, you know. Yeah. All right. Okay, we've got to stop. There's a lot more we could talk about on this. It's a huge subject matter, but because there's so many variables, we're all different. We all have different ways of approaching things, and what if? But you know, it's so complex. But if you keep that basic concept, let me rest on the names of the Supreme. What's the Bible say? Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, they're going to start bringing out food. We won't have a chant now. We'll eat now, and at 6:30 we'll stop and carry on chanting. And is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Haribol.
If anyone's vegan or gluten-free.
Rupananda Paramahamsi Ti Namine. Nimo Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radhe Krishna Pristayate Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhattavrinda Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhattavrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Haribo. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Haribo. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Haribo. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Haribo. Haribo Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. Haribo Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. Haribo Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana, Mohana. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So those of you that have come to hear Jiva Krishna Das's sweet chanting, unfortunately you're out of luck tonight. His car broke down. So he tells us. Yeah. We think he's dodging because it's hot. He's probably at home with 2 liters of ice cream. No, he wouldn't be. I could get sued. So. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama 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 Madana Mohana Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om. 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 Om Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Metana Mohana. 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 There's a chorus bit in this one. Radharani, Shyamasundar. Sundar. Where are they? They're gone.
Behind JT.
Oh, okay. Radharani, Shyamasundar. So Radha and Krishna, Radharani and Shyamasundar together. And then Vrindavan. Vrindavan is the eternal abode, the place where unlimited pastimes are going on. And then Haribol. So it goes Radharani, Shyamasundar, Vrindavan, and then Haribol. So, and it kind of comes in after every third mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan Haribo. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan Haribo. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan Haribo. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. All right, why don't we all chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare demand.
Our only defense against this crazy world. It's getting worse and worse fast. Then go look at Facebook or something. Oh my God. I mean, like these, you know, Mornington, all the things that are going on, police, there's so much stuff going on. Anyway, just come here and forget about it completely. Gone. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shimati Saraswatanam Paramahamsa Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Bhakta-vrinda Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go. Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go. Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Nitai go. Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go. Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo, Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo, Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, we'll do a Jiva Krishnadas tune to it. Yeah, is it adherence to him? His absence, or whatever you call it. I've done this one that I don't know where he got it from, but I was doing it one day at our friend's Dom's, and I couldn't stop. Literally couldn't stop, because it just goes, I don't know, it's like, and the more you hear, the more you want to say the mantras, and the more you say, the more you want to hear. And I was like an hour and a half or something just by myself in the room, and I couldn't stop. This is one of his tunes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Jai Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinata, Madana Moana. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Jai Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinata, Madana Moana. Jai Radhe, Krishna, Jai Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Jai Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinata, Madana Moana. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana Mohana. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna. Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jaya Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana Mohana. Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jaya Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana Mohana. Jai Radhe, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. See what I mean? I don't want to stop. I could have easily gone around to 6. Thank you everyone for coming. Namaste. Thank you so much for what a great way to spend the evening rather than outside complaining about the heat. As always, there's the timetables up there for the wonderful yoga classes. $10 includes a meal and kirtan. That's amazing. Vegetarian meal, yoga, and that's 3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's a class coming up that he's giving up there. I forget, huh? Soon. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week.